Okay, so I think we came to the end. I don't want to say so much because I think everything was said over these 3 days is simply all. There's so many variations of human thinking, so many connections between science and art. So I don't think we need to do additional interpretations. I think everything will be sort of in your heads, in our brains. So I hope you can sort of think about it all over the, not only days or weeks, but years. You have a new generation of neuroscientists or epileptologists, people that assisted this conference. And I think the lessons from the more experience, from the seniors, if you want, or from the people as faculties, etc., are taught as something to be learned and to be continued, as we need to have the transfer of information, our attitude, our knowledge, our humanity. And I think human beings do that in the best way. So I think we are all the day dealing with violence, with a world which is so miserable in one way, but it's so fantastic in another way. So I think we need to be ourselves proud of our humanity, of our human nature. So this is an expression of that. And for that, I'm so happy to have all of you here. So thank you very much from my part for having come to here and for sharing with us your experience and your human attitude. I need to express also a great deal of thankfulness to the people that were with me trying to make your life a little bit better over these days. I'm talking about the organization committee. It's not a company, it's not a private company with selected or choose or whatever. We were talking at the lunchtime. Say, okay, so tomorrow you'll sleep, you'll be sort of saying, oh, it's over. And you have a great crew, your students, your postdocs, etc. So I told Steve Schachter, the people who were with me, okay, but some of them will try to kill me on Monday. And at the same time, some will say, I want the hippocampus, I want the amygdala, etc. So basically, it's an effort which is a team effort. But it's a team effort of people that love the work. So I think it's better off to have like a secretary, one of the PhD students that is sort of saying, Dr. Aslapit-Kani, are you flying to Finland tomorrow? But come on, remember, the figure 1 of your paper, I think is wrong. So that's different than somebody that doesn't know Aslapit-Kani. So, or Simonato, come on, gene therapy is not 10, it's cell therapy. So, okay, so having a postdoc as your secretary or bringing you to the hotel is different. It reads your paper or is somebody from our field. So that's the difference between a commission which is made of our university people. For that, I'm so happy to have all of them there. It is possible just to put down the screen, Vinicius, just a little bit, just to show a single picture. And after this, I want to just call him the 4 bright neuroscientists that were with us. Dr. Aslapit-Kani, please come here. Dr. Lídia Alonso Nanclares, Luisa Rocha, and Dr. Marian. The 4 ladies that were with us as invited speakers, please. You can give them an applause where they're coming to the stage. I even was alerted by one of our poster presenters that we didn't choose to have like women in epilepsy, something related to gender and epilepsy. So I asked that poster presenter that was, I think it's not here more, just please give me a favor. Count the number of posters that used females. And she gave me the number. What do you bet? 88 posters. How many of them were made with females? Females rodents or rats? 4. So she was asking me, come on, next time, if everything was wonderful, what if we include the gender thing, etc. So I'm, in some respect, trying to correct that error, not having the gender included, just recognizing how bright these ladies are, how our models for the research we do all over the time. So I am inviting them in order to ask the people that present the posters, they won the awards. So we have the awards for the best image poster, the award for the neuroscience posters, and I have the awards that I give any 50 year to the PhD students that do the PhD in my lab. I invented the so-called Leonardo da Vinci diploma. It's a symbolic, there is no payment, there is no fellowship, there is nothing else but my love, my appreciation of the creativity in our lab. So I invented this 10 or 15 years ago. So I'll ask them just to present these winners with the prizes. So this is basically the image I wanted to show you. So here are the people. Artur, Simone, Caio, Poliana 1, Poliana 2, are several ovens, you already know them, so probably you'll receive them at some point as sandwich program, Science Without Frontiers, students, etc. So just give an applause to them, because without them, absolutely we won't have this meeting. Okay. So the first prize for the image goes to, and the winner is The Falling Sickness, second place, Oliveira GN. To have a certificate, there is a prize. This is the book, Visions, Artists Living with Epilepsy by Steve Schachter. This is the second place, The Falling Sickness. Where is Oliveira? Isn't here? It's not here? Okay. In the first place, Pássaros na Cachola. What is the translation of this?
Ask the author.
That means the author says something like, when you hit a wall, you start seeing like birds around your head. So it's Carlo Rondinoni. Era para elas entregarem o prêmio. Cadê o livro? Cadê o livro?
Thank you very much.
You want to say something?
So, it's very nice to have this prize here. It's always a pleasure to work with Norberto. And since long we work together creating pictures. And this time I got a prize. Thank you very much for... Thank you.
So the first prize for the neuroscience poster, enriched environment attenuates some neuronal and glial morphological changes induced by undernourished and seizure during early life, by Simão Álvares, Rembe, Xavier, Nunes. Is the first author here? Okay. Cadê o livro?
Well, so thank you very much. I want to say thank you to my supervisor, Dr. Magnunis, for sharing all her thoughts, and also thank you for the lab members And of course, thank you for the reviewer, for the comments and suggestions. Thank you very much.
So the first place is inflammation may modulate hippocampal synaptic plasticity after status epilepticus induced in rats by pilocarpine. By Silva, Costa Ferroa, Salomonia, Simão, and Costa. Is here?
Thank you for my oriented Jaderson Costa and my co-orientador Fabrício Simão. Thank you.
Now we would ask you, all students, to write your names in, you have already wrote. So we'll give some prizes for people who wrote your names. Posso pegar? Tá. Então tá em português. O primeiro prêmio, que é o livro, deixa eu ver aqui, Neuroendocrinologia Básica e Aplicada, do professor José Antônio Rodrigues, Ayrton Custódio Moreira, Lucila Leico Elias e Margarete de Castro. Foi para Daniele Sonvenso. Quem é?
Cadê? Se ela escreveu o nome...
Continua, separa já com o nome, deixa aí.
A pessoa escreveu o nome.
Daniele.
Ele não é Daniele.
Daniele?
Sim, Maru, vai com o segundo,
Ok.
deixa ali. Pode continuar, sem problema.
O segundo prêmio, que é um pendrive de 32 GB, é para o Wallace Ferreira.
Ok, já vai deixando ele separado, bem em cima da mesa aí.
O terceiro é também um pendrive de 32 GB, para Isabel Vieira Lima. O quarto prêmio é uma edição da revista Epilepsy and Behavior, para o Ted Talbot.
Marmelada.
Vou entregar pra eles, daí a gente tira uma foto todo mundo junto. A gente tira uma foto.
Edição mesmo?
Tá.
Special issue.
Ah. E o último prêmio é também, na verdade é um special issue, da Epilepsy and Behavior. Ficou para Thaís Lee Tokikawa.
Deixa eu Let's take a picture. Tudo bem, fazer uma foto. Pessoas, vocês estão tímidas. Vamos ali para tirar uma foto.
Pega tudo na cabeça.
So in order to finish, let me call here to the stage Dr. Steve Schachter and Dr. Andy Kanner, just to give the Da Vinci Awards. With them, we'll just close saying some words for you. Em seguida. Não, já falei. Não, você precisa falar 21 doutores. Okay. So I just read the name of the person who received the Diploma Da Vinci. I'll ask either Steve or Andy just to bring. So Dr. Cristiane Kestilelli. Dr. Cristiane Kestilelli did a PhD with us, did a postdoc at Cleveland Clinic, and now is a professor in Minas Gerais. So, Dr. Daniel Gitaí. Left. Dr. Marilia Gabriela Pereira. Dr. Olajire Wagner Castro. Dr. Poliana Berti Dutra. Dr. Simone Saldanha Maroni. And whenever I have a master student that for some reason moves to another lab, I give exceptionally the Diploma Da Vinci to a master. So Dr. Master Teddy Talbot. Cadê o resto do pessoal da comissão? Apareceu? Já tem como chamar eles? Não? Pode ser. Fala pro Gabriel. Fala pro Gabriel chamar. Pode chamar ele. Fala pro Gabriel. Sim. Everybody? You want to take a general picture with them? What? Fotografia com todo mundo. Não. Teddy. Cristiano. Just want to have the whole team of the organizing committee. Gabriel, just call the people from the organizing, just stay here. Just to finish. The people from the organizing. O pessoal da organização. I don't know if it was possible yet, but I asked the people who were the speakers to give us the lecture in some way, just make it CDs. If you don't do it yet, please do it so before we go to the Cochila dos Pampas, before you get drunk. We need all your secrets revealed. Mais alguém? Vamos lá, chega lá. Chega lá por cima. So again, I'd like to say just that these people is basically grad students, postdoc, technicians from our laboratory. So from the end, Artur is doing the postdoc, the PhD with us. I think he's for sure the leader of this thing. Even all this big picture is his main idea in the history of our laboratory. Poliana is a postdoc. Chris already is a professor. Simon is a postdoc. Olagiri, professor, is a PhD foreign from our laboratory. Marilia is a new professor in Minas. Maria Luisa is a professor. Poliana is doing a master's degree. Flavio is a technician, as is Zé Antônio is not in here. Terry is master. Victor is a PhD student. Is with Steve Danzer doing a sandwich program. And Eduardo Mioca, he was not in here, but was mentioned by Miriam, is doing the PhD sandwich program in Utrecht. So I'd like, again, to just to give an applause to them because of their help with us.